Hello and welcome to Broadway Hit Points. We are here now for session number 4. It's very exciting. This is the Sigil campaign happening in Sigil and Planescape. As always, we will start with introductions. We do not have Seth today, but we do have Keith.
What's up? I'm Keith. I play Bart the Basher.
And Sarah.
Hey, I'm Sarah Scanlon, and I play Zinkadinka, the Gnome Artificer.
And Jamin.
Hey, I'm Jamin Navakumar, and I play Herbert Dankhuid, King Herbert Dankhuid, the monk dwarf.
And we'll have a mystery guest star joining us later, like we always do. Now, when we ended, you had just defeated all of the ghasts and all of the wraiths in a very difficult fight. You were in the mortuary. You'd fought into the mortuary after finding a portal there from Judgment City. And you were attacked by these undead with a couple of Gozu Oni, these sort of ox-headed humanoids that you learned were the bodyguards of Yen Wang Ye, who had been kidnapped by a giant serpent who broke out of the floor of the mortuary and took Yen Wang Ye away. You had this fight. You've all suffered pretty significant losses during this. There's injuries all about. I think Herb and Zink, you took some real injuries and almost died many times. And Seth, Kulker, Dirtwood, after this fight where you had cleared out all the 3 rooms that you can see, exited, saying he had some drug business to take care of. I think you guys said you want to do a long rest. Is that still the intention?
Yes.
Yes.
In fact, I've already clicked it, so it has been done.
No going back.
Okay, excellent. So Zink, why don't you click a long rest as well?
Okay.
Now, it's surprising that you're able to take a long rest, considering that there were undead all around you, many of whom you had not killed. You were on the 2nd floor where you encountered a bunch of necromancers, and one of whom you killed, one of whom you blinded, bound, and then killed. But you are, in fact, able to take a long rest and get your hit points back up. When you awake, you find yourselves in another room.
Oh no.
You are all bound. You're tied and bound, and in this room, you awaken, and what you see is a wide rectangular room with 4 columns. A golden tomb sits in the middle. The room is 40 feet by 30 feet and has smooth walls. There are these blocked crypt doors that stand at one end, and below you can see an opening into what looks like a river of lava with a door across from it. There's an alcove. In that alcove is a skeleton, a non-animated skeleton, and an open suitcase that you can just barely peer into at the other end. On the golden tomb, you notice both Gozu Oni are there, and their throats are slit.
No.
We didn't even really get to know them very much. They were like fighting their own thing. Just, oh man, brutal. All right, well,
We're
they're dead
all
now.
on our own journey.
I still don't know why we followed them down here, but
I don't know
because they were
either,
quite
really.
literally on their own journey.
Very much so.
We're just faux do-gooders.
Well, happily the DM killed them, so you'd stop following them and get back to the story.
Between them, on this golden tomb, sits an elven vampire with pale skin and a sinister smile. As you sort of wake up groggily, he says, "It's impressive that you have made it this far. Congratulations, your reward is meeting me." And he bears 2 perfectly sharpened fangs at you. "I have taken the liberty of draining your 2 friends. They are very tasty. Ox blood Perfect.
Hey, could you use one of your teeth to unbind me? Cut these ropes, please.
No, I'm afraid you are going to stay here bound until I get hungry again. See, we cannot have you leaving and telling of our plans.
But that's the thing. We don't know your plans.
We don't know your plans, so
We just
we can
killed
just
you.
leave right now.
Yeah, we won't say a thing.
Oh, but the dwarf and the gnome are so tasty and prime worlders. It's been so long since I had some.
I'm mostly bionic. I'm really hard to chew.
Really metallic taste there.
Really metallic, tastes like pennies. I don't think you'd enjoy it.
You know, blood already tastes like pennies. It's very
I was about to
interesting.
say,
It has a coppery.
Yeah, I know. But it's not like pennies you can enjoy. It's like pennies that are non-chewable. Well, hey, listen, can we see the skeleton over there or no? Are we?
Oh yes, that was a little friend. He was a vampire hunter. His name was Buff. It was a man.
What's in his suitcase?
Oh, that was what he was trying to use to kill me. But he's dead now.
Why would he want to kill you? You seem like a nice vampire.
I think so too. Thank you. I stay
You're
out of
welcome.
people's way, you know, I don't eat too much, no more than one a week when the dustmen bring me so on. It's nice, it tastes good.
What's your favorite type of flesh or blood?
Oh, that's a good question. You know, I think I mostly like a human blood. Yes, with a nice picante on the side.
There aren't that many humans here, though.
No, it's a
Are
real
there?
delicacy. They don't come very much. They come from a different world than your prime world. There are many prime worlds that Sigil is connected to. Faerun is one of them. One called America. I eat them.
So why haven't
Geography.
you eaten us yet?
I
Why-
just
why
had
are
a
we down here?
I just had a meal. I'm going to fatten you up. Would you want food? I'd be happy to feed you. I'll fatten you, make you nice and strong, get your blood the way I like it, and then maybe eat you in a couple of days.
I mean, sure. I'll have some dinner. You have
Do
to
you
untie
have-
me.
No,
Any-
no, I'll feed it
It's
to
only
you.
proper. No. I insist. It's only proper. We have a proper meal. We'll talk as friends, and then you can tie me up again after.
How about crab?
You want
You
to
have
eat some crab?
Yeah, a nice whole crab.
And what would you like? No, by the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Reckliv the vampire.
Rickliff, it's so nice to meet you. As I said, you've been a wonderful host so far. So kind, so informative. And yeah, thank you for the food.
You feel like your reputation is increasing with him. He says, I will go get you some crab, and you Gnome, what would you like?
You know, whatever is good for my friends is good for me. So whatever is easiest for you to bring, I'll enjoy it. I don't want to inconvenience you more than you've already been inconvenienced by having these new people in your place. You know, I just whatever you got, I'll take.
Great. I'm going to leave you here bound. I'm going to go out, get some crab from the bottle and jug. They have very good crab. I think
good.
it will make your blood and flesh all juicy, delicious for me.
Yeah,
And
fatty.
Fatty, yes, very good. And then I'll be back. I'll just pop right out. He then sort of flies away, and what you notice is that he sort of floats through the air. He goes over the lava and opens the door. And as he opens the door, you can see several of the bodies of the gas in the room you were in, with this lava sort of separating it. And he flies away and out, and you guys are left alone in the room.
So anything on your bionic suit that can
I'm sure. I'm
help us
sure.
out here?
Do I like, yeah, can I just like Iron Man, like do that?
Yeah, definitely. You can Airy
Okay,
can
great.
grow sort of spikes can pop out of it, and one of the
Nice.
spikes just goes right through your rope.
Shing. All right, I'm gonna untie my
Okay.
friends.
See, my plan was to get the crab and start cutting my ropes with the crab.
Well, we can tie you back up, you know, whatever. It's just, you know, or we'll
Okay.
fake tie you
No.
up.
This is much better, much more efficient.
All right, I want to go look in that suitcase.
Wait, can you untie me first?
I just untied you. I untied both
okay,
of
great.
you.
Okay, great.
Wait, how did he get here? Wait, is
Bart's
is
not here
Bart
yet.
here?
No,
Bart's not here yet.
but I
You
think
think we
okay.
would have gotten through that conversation without Bart?
I was
saying
gonna
something
say, I was like,
stupid
why didn't he
if
say
I were
anything?
here?
I thought he would have bashed already. Okay, great. Bart's not here yet.
let's jump. So let's jump to Bart and then bring you guys up. So Bart, when the fight began, you may recall, you were inside the mortuary. The fight had sort of just started, and you saw several of these sort of, you come through the portal of Judgment City, you saw all these zombies and skeletons, and then you just ran away because you were so excited.
It's really tough sometimes when your dreams come true. It can be a little overwhelming, and you know, I got a little shy, and I had to hide behind my dad or something because it was I wanted it, but it was too exciting. It was too overwhelming, and now I'm sad because I didn't get to bash skeletons.
So where have you been? What have you been doing the last like 2 hours?
Well, I've kind of just been sitting, you know, just feeling. I'm trying to work up my courage to go bash the skeletons, but I'm just sort of, you know, sitting with my knees around my, you know, arm around my knees, just like, you can do it, Bart. Get up and bash. You've bashed skeletons before. I know it's exciting, but you know, you can do it. So
Just waiting by the portal to Judgment City.
yeah, I'm psyching myself up.
Okay, after 2 hours pass and you come back, you come into the hallway, you see 2 dead zombies, and you come into the room and you see 3 more dead zombies and 2 dead skeletons.
Oh, I missed it. I'm gonna take the 2 skeleton skulls and make my puppets again. It's okay. There will be more skeletons to bash. You would have bashed me really good though. Yeah. It's very sad.
Okay. Let's sort of keep going because I love it so much. You then go into this sort of next room. Well, hold on. Do you go up the spiral stairs or do you go into the next room?
Into I guess the next room.
In the next
stairs are exhausting.
In the next room, you see a giant ogre skeleton that has been bashed.
Whoa, a big skeleton! I'll take that skull too. I'm gonna start like make a bag of them and take them with me.
All right.
But the big one talks like this.
This room has several doors on it. One leading sort of in towards the center, and then several leading out other directions. Which one do you take?
Center.
As you come into the center, you see a dead humanoid and another sort of dead zombie in a giant hole in the floor.
Should I go down the hole? Yes, you should go down the hole. There might be more skeletons. Okay. I dive in. I jump.
All right. As you sort of dive into the hole in the floor, you initially land in this room that has several sort of crypts around it, and oh yeah, he fled, and you're gonna see about 4 dead ghasts and 1 dead wraith, sort of a pool of smoke on the floor, and then there's tombs everywhere.
I don't know what those things are. That's boring. All right, well, I'll just keep going forward whatever Bart would interpret as forward.
Okay, great.
Guys, did you bash skeletons without me?
So you go to the door and you open it, and I need you to roll a d20.
Okay. I got, you know, they sold D&D dice at the dollar store today.
No.
I have so many, but I couldn't, yeah, at like deal, at like, you know, whatever deals, dollar store, whatever. I couldn't not buy it. So here's what you get with a dollar store 20. I swear to you, it's a natural one. I have not
$1.
touched it.
Let this be a cautionary tale.
I'm not faking. There is a picture of it.
Okay, Bart. You open the door. You realize there is a river of lava. You
Oh, God.
immediately fall into the lava and take 50 points of damage.
I take it back.
You now have 2 hit points left, and you've got about 2 seconds to try to figure out how to get into this lava. You would hear him screaming Zinc and King Herb.
I gotta bash my way out.
Oh my God.
How are you?
We can hear
I
it.
heard
We can
something
hear him.
splash and a scream. Yeah.
I'll say you can hear him. Yeah. Let's roll initiative. Let's roll initiative. This is PvE, player versus environment.
Natural 20.
Oh my
I think it's
22.
person versus die. Jeez.
13.
Oh, now I roll a 19. Great.
Okay.
21.
Okay, you're gonna have the first move here, Zinc. You
All right.
you hear him doing it, and you right now are about 20 feet from him.
Okay. I want to run over there, cast
Mhm.
Ray of Frost at the lava so that it cools down at least enough that he can like get on the rocks and climb out.
Okay, so first I need you to roll a d20. And add dexterity. Let's do a dex check with it.
Okay. 16.
16, you take 4 damage from the heat.
Woof. Okay.
Now Bart, let's do Ray of Frost. As you roll Ray of Frost, you're not hitting Bart with it, you're trying to hit the lava with it?
Yeah. Trying to trying to cool the lava down a little bit. I don't want to
Okay.
freeze Bart.
Okay, go ahead and roll with your modifier of a +6.
15.
So how close are you trying to hit Bart with it?
I feel like I'm trying to create almost like a swirl around him so that if he's in lava, all the stuff in a circle around him is now hardened, so he has something to jump up onto.
Okay, and you rolled a 15?
It's pretty fancy. Yeah.
Okay, what are you gonna do here, Bart?
Do I have anything to climb or anything to?
I'm gonna say when she hit the lava, it became a little bit like dried magma. So right around you, some of it became sort of dark. Just the tip
All right.
of it became dark.
So I'm going to use my limbs and my tail to boost myself up and out.
Okay. Let's see. Why don't we roll a dexterity check on this?
Okay. Natural 20! This die is cheap but exciting.
Okay, it is cheap but exciting. You come out. What are you gonna do, Herb?
Oh gosh, I will. I don't know if I can really do much. I shall.
Do you have a healing cantrip, or is that a spell?
I have I can definitely. I have to be touching him. I have hands of healing, I think. Or physician's touch, whatever it's called. Or hand of healing, which I can heal him, but I'm going to, I guess, prepare the cloak that I have. I'll put it on the ground and put some water on it to cool it off, so that when he gets out, he can go right into it.
Do you mean the cloak that you just stole?
Yeah, the black cloak.
From one of the,
Oh,
from
you
the
took out,
necromancer
like,
upstairs?
pat out the fires.
You're gonna throw it down and then dump water on it.
No. I'm having it. I'm just setting it up right at the. I feel like they've got it figured out. So I'm just gonna prepare the aftercare.
Okay. As you jump out, I need you. You're burned all over, Bart. Your tail is like melted a little bit away. I think you've even lost some hit points on your tail.
No!
Luckily, the light of Bart's heart has been protected with its magical protection. But I need you to roll a d20 to see if this heat hurts you.
I hope it does.
Can you roll with advantage because I have
Yep, I'm gonna let him roll the
the
advantage.
things?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
advantage,
just wanted to be
baby.
useful in this situation.
What kind of saving throw is it?
Let's do Constitution.
Constitution 14.
14. You take 2 points of damage and you die.
Oh,
Okay, now,
bye guys.
but you're not dead. You're
No.
you're at your death saving throws. He's okay. Is anyone going to help him?
Can I?
Yes,
will
cure
my
wounds.
hand of healing do anything?
Yes, exactly.
What you said? Okay, great. So I will spend a key point and heal him up.
Thanks for your key point.
1d6 plus 2. 6 points of health.
Yeah.
All right. You sort of wake up your eyes and you're at 6 no, you're at 4.
No, it's 6. I was at 0, yeah?
Yeah, you're at 0. Yeah, you're at 6. That's right. Okay, great.
Not dead.
Not dead. I will cast first level cure wounds, which is 1d8 plus 3.
Mhm.
So you get 7 on that.
All right.
Woohoo!
Great. So now you're at 13 and you've just pulled him out. He's burned all over. Like I said, your tail has taken a hit, but you are alive now.
I missed the skeletons. I'm sad
gonna-
that I missed the skeletons.
I'm gonna
Probably
go
shouldn't
over
have
to
gone
the-
in the Bernie water.
I'm gonna go over to the dead skeleton, Buff. I'm gonna go over to Buff, and I'm gonna take Buff's head. I'm gonna bring it to Bart. Say, there, Bart. You just hang on to this guy for a minute. I'll be right back.
Aw.
And I'm gonna check out what's in the suitcase.
Great. As you go over into the suitcase, you would have noticed that it has holy water, a holy book, a stake made of wood, and a holy sign of the Elven deity Corellian.
All right, I'm gonna need to take all those things.
Okay, you grab all this stuff.
And can I make an eldritch cannon out of the wooden stake?
What would this eldritch cannon do?
So like a ballista.
Right, that's going to shoot a wooden stake forward.
No, like the actual ballista itself is like imbued with this like wooden stake energy.
It would like shoot other wooden stakes.
Yeah, or like whatever I wanted to shoot, but like with like vampire killing advantage. I'm just
Right.
making shit up. I don't know if that's a real thing. Just
I see
asking if it's possible.
I see what you're saying. I think you can use the wooden stake as your ballista ammunition. So you could make a ballista that
Okay.
would shoot the wooden stake, but you don't see any more wood in this room. And I
Okay.
don't think you have any wood. I don't think any of you have
No.
wood.
No.
So you'd get one sort of shot with it.
Okay. Well, okay. I'll just hang on to it then. But I'll
Mm.
hang on to everything else too.
You're going to keep it as inventory.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you doing, Herb and Bart?
I'm gonna go inspect the big doors, the gates that are to the left,
Mm-hmm.
see what kind of unlocking capabilities it has.
So the door blocking this room is a large stone double door between the heads of two carved skeletons. If you try to open it, as you try, the skeletons speak and they say to you, "What breathes, consumes, and grows, but is not and was not ever alive."
Skeletons! Kill them!
Breathe, consumes.
I'm gonna
and
have to
grows.
kill that. Okay, let's do it.
Lava.
I bashed the skeleton with the heart of Bart's art or whatever it is.
How does lava grow?
It lights things on fire. It continues its heat, growing capabilities. It comes from the earth, where I'm sure it's created by something, because that's where we get it from. I don't know how extensive my knowledge of lava would be, but
The skeletons
it
sort of
travels.
seem to like whisper to each other, and they're like, "It's almost, he's so very close." No, sorry, we can't accept that.
Okay.
How are they able to say that when I'm destroying them with the burning fire of the light of Bart's heart?
These skeletons are made of stone. It's going to take you several times to sort of knock them down. Are you going to keep doing it?
I've got nothing but time.
Wait, so did Zinc hear the riddle? What was this riddle again? What's
Yes.
alive and breathes but isn't?
The riddle was what breathes, consumes, and grows, but is not and was not ever alive.
I'm pretty fired up for this question.
Clouds?
Bart, you're stupid. Just accept your stupidity. And
I was thinking that
Is the answer
somebody.
clouds or like water vapor?
the skeletons say, "No."
How about
Come on, my intelligence is flickering. I can feel it.
Actually, they say, "No, no," because Bart's hammer's in it.
is the answer in this book that I got, Mr. Skeleton?
Your holy book. Oh, are you asking them?
Mhm.
Roll a charisma check.
Natural 20 plus 1, 21.
Ooh.
The skeletons say, "I am sure the word is written somewhere in that book."
Okay, how about wait, breathes, grows, and consumes.
Maybe Bart can spark an idea by bashing the skeleton some more.
I say the word. The answer is the word.
Skeletons say, "No."
All right, Bart.
Ideas, thoughts.
Bart, why don't you roll an intelligence check? I'll give you a chance. Why don't you roll an intelligence check? See what you do.
Yeah, here we go. -1. 10.
I think with your 10, with your 8 intelligence, you are just hitting them more and more, and I do think little sparks fly off as you hit them.
Yeah, sparks. I did it.
Is there anything else to investigate around these things, or we're not gonna be able to get out without talking to these skeletons?
Mm-mm.
What's in the
what is something
tomb?
death related that might fit this answer?
That was never alive. Stone. Stone doesn't breathe though.
Would you say, or do you want to investigate the tomb?
Yeah, I want to see what's in that tomb.
Okay.
Probably something that's gonna kill us.
Do you think, hey, Bart? Do you think the Warhammer of Brittany has any?
It might. Well, I'm definitely gonna hit him with both, and with so much enthusiasm that Bart might actually let out a little toot, because he's there's a lot been going on. Sorry about the backdraft, guys.
We're used to it.
The answer is backdraft.
in in the you find inside the tomb, you find, let me roll this and see what you get real quick. You find 140 gold pieces, as well as a potion of fire breath.
Nice. Give
Wow.
me that.
Yep, you got a
I
potion
like
of fire breath and 140 gold pieces. I'll give them both to you. Okay.
Yeah, you feel like a good match for that.
There's no watermelons for you to smash.
I'm smashing skeletons at the moment.
It's true. Do these skeletons care that they're being smashed, or are they not living? Are they like
these are
animatronic?
not exactly. That's what these are. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So conceivably, if they just get smashed, then we can leave.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Well, they're
okay, Bart.
they're not getting. Yeah, I'll have to make a note because there's not potion of fire breath in D&D Beyond. They're not getting destroyed very easily. They're very sort of thick stone, but they are slowly getting destroyed. Okay, you see a shadow coming down the hallway.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And I'd say you probably have like 10 seconds before.
We're never going to ignite the next part of this story until we solve this riddle.
I jump in the tomb and tell Herb to cover it, to close it.
And then leave myself exposed?
No, pretend you're tied up. Don't worry, I have a plan.
Do I have rope?
Yes, I have rope. All right. Or yeah, we have rope. We cut it off. So just reuse it. He likes us now. He's gonna bring the crab, and it's gonna be great.
All right. But what
and then you're gonna have to tell him. Then you're gonna have to tell him to like. Is there any weird writing on the tomb? Like, is there any reason that that Herb would like ask the Dracula for anything? Like,
the two, are you gonna try to push the cover back on top, or are you gonna try to push the? Okay, yeah. Roll a strength check as you jump in.
11.
You can't, you just sort of pull it a little bit, but it's still sort of open. You can't get it completely shut. Herb, what do you do?
I'm just gonna go sit by the pillar and be very confused about what happened to my ropes.
And
I'm just gonna look confused.
Bart, what do you do?
I told you what I'm doing. There are skeletons. I'm bashing them.
You're gonna stay at the door bashing the skeletons. Okay. Why don't you roll deception, Zinc and Herb?
12.
18.
Ooh, okay. He comes back in, and the first thing he sees is you, and he goes, and you can tell he's holding 2 steaming plates of steamed crab, sort of things. What happened? What happened? Where is everybody? What happened to the gnome? I brought
the craziest thing happened. The gnome, I guess, was truly an elf, and it just expanded and broke the ropes around them, and now has gone crazy. They took off my ropes, but you can tie me up again if you want.
Oh, I can tie you up again.
They must have been shape shifting over there, but they're really weak now, so you might need to heal them up. If you want them to be nice and tasty.
And you're telling me that the gnome was an elf?
Look, your guess is as good as mine. I saw what I saw, and I didn't really know her that well.
Is that her over there hitting my skeletons?
Hey, Michael Crawford, you were so
good
at Dance of the Vampires.
They went berserk, ripped off all the ropes, and I was like, no, the nice vampire's coming back with food. You have to be respectful, but I think they need to be calmed down.
Thank you so much, Dwarf. You are so helpful. Here, have this crab. And he gives you a giant plate of crab, and he says, "As for you, gnome elf, very, very bad." And you see him walk right past you, Zinc, as he starts to go towards Bart. Now, Bart, what are you gonna do as he comes towards you, sort of taking out a length of rope?
I'm gonna hold up my thing. I can't talk now. I've got to kill the skeleton.
Okay. He comes up behind you, and this vampire takes the rope and starts to wrap it around you. Are you going to let him tie you up and grapple you, or are you going to fight him?
No. Look, I'm so sorry, but if you get in the way of bashing skeletons, I gotta bash you first. All right, so I bashed the crap out of him with both the light of Bart's heart and the warhammer of Brittany.
Okay, let's do initiative rolls. So Herb and Bart, you don't have to Zinc because you're hiding.
19.
22 technically.
Ooh!
Beat that, vampire.
He does not. So you're gonna first go ahead and try to bash him with both of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Warhammer Brittany has been reduced to a +5.
What?
Yeah, but the light of Bart's heart is still a +9. So go ahead and roll to hit on both of those.
Okay, here I'm gonna go Brittany first. 15.
Brittany does not get through.
Okay, come on, light of Bart's heart. 18.
Yeah, that gets through.
Yeah, all right. So let's do this. Okay, so that's 15 plus it's 1d4 of light, yeah?
Yep, and double your radiant damage.
All right, go, because he's a vampire.
Mhm.
Only 2. God damn it. All right, so 17 total, only 2 radiant damage.
Okay. You hit him. He just takes a little step back. He doesn't seem to really hurt him at all. You maybe reduced maybe 10% of his health on that. Herb, what are you gonna do?
Can I tell how this crab was prepared?
Oh yeah, I think you can tell that the crabs seem to be steamed over a nice fire with a lot of water steam coming over.
Are there aromatics involved in this? Perhaps.
Yes, I think there were. I think they used.
Or is it
yeah.
That's the question.
Okay, so
It's
dare we say
Baltimore.
garlic butter?
Did they use garlic?
Oh yes, I think there is some garlic butter in it. Yes.
I'm going to run over with the plate of crab, and I'm going to pretend I'm going to be shouting, "Stop, elf gnome!" as I'm placing a ring of crabs around the vampire.
You're gonna put the garlic butter around the vampire.
Yes. Can I just like tip the plate with the butter and just like a once around?
Yeah, you can do that. You can make a little plate of crab. Yeah, a little. Yeah, definitely.
Ring of crab butter.
Yeah, I'd say there's a little ring of crab butter right here that you can
smell.
Can I fully encapsulate him? Let's see. Can you fully encapsulate? This is a good question. And to play it off, I'm trying to like push Bart and be like, "No, stop! Don't hurt my friend."
Unfortunately, you can't. You can only do a half circle.
Oh no! I'm spilling my crab.
Ring of crab butter.
Oh! Why did I carry it with me?
Oh, silly me.
Zinc, what are you doing inside the nice velvet plushly upholstered tomb?
So I have attached that spike to the bottom of one of my feet. And I'm going to scream, "No, I'm too weak. Damn it, Herb, you shouldn't have told him that I was so weak." And I'm going to try to get him over here, and I'm going to try to get him to look into the tomb.
You're just inside. You're just screaming this.
I'm inside the tomb, screaming it.
Again, let's roll a charisma check on this. Why don't we roll a performance check? Let's see how good of an
Yes.
actress Zinc is.
Not so good. 6.
It's more
I
like,
don't believe you.
yeah. Oh, I'm too weak. She just did some pronouns.
I'm too weak.
I'm too
I'm too weak. Weak, weak, weak. I am too weak.
So Reckliv says he sees the garlic butter, goes he's sort of very upset about that. And then he looks at you, Bart, and he regains 18 hit points. All of the hit points except for the radiant damage comes back to him. And he says, this was a big mistake. And then
I've made a huge mistake already today. This is not the worst mistake I've made today.
oh wait, let's see. So he then takes his unarmed strike. He sort of hits you, doing 14 damage. That does not get through with your new 24 armor class.
Bring it.
Oh my
bitch.
God.
He goes, "Oh, that hurt my hand. Ooh, you are very strong, elf gnome."
Oh, thanks.
He says, "I want you on my side." And then he looks in your eyes. He says, "I am your trusted friend." And go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh
Oh God, put on your hat.
Now, before I roll this, as I'm already aware something, does that have any relevance to this?
Does aware something not be able to be used by a charm spell, you mean?
Yeah.
I
wonder.
don't think so. I don't think were rats have immunity to charming, but I will check out. Let me just
Look,
see.
I just made that up. Like that's just, it's a
I
stab in
understand
the
why
dark.
you want to have that. You are only immune to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks not made with silver weapons. You
Okay.
have no immunity to charming.
Okay. Technically lava's non-magical. I should be immune to lava. All right, I will do a wisdom save. Come on, baby, -1. Oh, 15. It's pretty good for a -1.
It is. If only it wasn't a 17 difficulty class, it would be great.
Aw.
But you now look at him as the greatest thing since sliced bread. And he says,
Oh no.
"My new friend elf, help me. Tie up yourself and tie up your friend over there. Very tight, please."
Okay, that's great. I love vampires. I love vampire musicals. I love vampire movies. I'm so excited about everything vampires. And
We've-
I start tying up them guys.
Well, he doesn't. I think your acting was so bad, he didn't quite hear about you yet. He just, you didn't project, you didn't enunciate. It was really terrible.
Wait, did the vampire move?
Yeah, so no, oh, you're right. So Bart is now, the vampire is still there. He can't get through. You're right. So Bart, are you to tie up yourself first or tie up Herb first?
Oh, myself first, of course. I'm the most powerful one. I should be tied up first.
Okay, great. So you come around and you tie yourself up and you sit down by the thing. And he says, "No, I meant tie up the." Oh God.
First off, should I roll for? Does Bart know how to do knots?
Sure. Roll an intelligence check on that.
13.
Well enough.
But it's like a shoelace tie. It's got the big bow on it. I'm like the bunny through the hole and around.
You're putting your tail in on it too. It's sort of
Okay.
all of you tied up to your tail.
And then I just I hold it with my teeth.
That Herb, that leaves you with another roll. You do have another roll now. Yeah.
Great. I'm going to pretend like I'm gonna stop pretending. I'm gonna go finish my circle of garlic butter. I'm gonna complete what I've started. I'm gonna finish the hat.
You're gonna take your time to draw the garlic butter.
Yeah, I want that full circle.
All right, you get him encircled in garlic butter, and
then I'm gonna take a crab leg and just look at him.
You're just gonna hit him with it?
No, I'm just gonna look at him.
It's gonna eat. I can eat.
Are you gonna eat it?
Me?
Yeah.
He's not gonna
Yeah,
wait
I'm just
to
gonna sit and
grab.
snack on my crab.
Zeke,
He can't do anything.
Zeke, what are you doing? What are you doing for this?
I think I'm going to stay silent because I need him to come to me. So I'm just going to stay quiet.
Okay, you're gonna stay quiet. So he says, "Oh God, I hate garlic. Oh, this is just, why did you do this? It's awful. It smells bad. You know how some people, when they eat cilantro, they taste dish soap? That's like me and garlic."
Oh no, I'm so sorry. It was an act. I was trying to help, but I spilled.
Yeah.
Can you not get around it? Can you not get
No,
away from
I can't. I just want to clean it up. I hate it. It's just disgusting. I'm going to clean this.
Okay.
He walks over. He says, I think I have some old towels in the tomb. I'm going to get and wash this up. It's awful. I told them no garlic when I got the stuff, but they make, what are they thinking?
Well, what is crab without some garlic butter, you know?
And he sort of flies above it, and he walks over to open the tomb to reach in to grab the rag. What happens as he opens it up, Zeke?
I flip my legs, like I get on my back and I springy knees towards him straight with the spike that is attached to my foot.
Okay, good. Tell me how you do this.
All right, so I'm like laying on my back in the tomb, like with my legs like this, this, and like the spike is right here. And as soon as he looks over, I go bam, and like springy knee, just like 25 feet that way. So the spike just, whatever the velocity of that is the spike hopefully hitting him.
Okay, let's with springy knees. Let's say this is a +9. So roll a +9 to hit. You're gonna have to do 2 rolls on this though.
16.
16? That, his AC is 16. If it meets, it beats. So you're gonna get it in, but now you have to roll a dexterity check as well. Let's roll a dexterity and see if you can hit the heart.
Ooh, no, 7.
No, but you do get right next to it. You sort of hit him on the side, next to his heart, and he is pushed back several feet. And he does seem to be considerably weakened. I'd say everything is now going to be a disadvantage for him. You're now in the fight. It is back to Bart. Bart, you can try another wisdom. Roll another wisdom check.
Okay. Wisdom. 13.
You still think he's great.
Zeke, what are you doing? He's our friend. I'm gonna keep tying myself up. I'm gonna tie myself up even harder.
Herb, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna run towards the vampire and say, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Is there anything I can do to help?"
And okay, it just honestly, you're doing that.
Well, No.
Okay.
Honestly, is the spike still in?
Yep,
him?
it's sticking like right next, just like an inch away from his heart.
So yeah, I'm gonna ask that as I'm like running towards it, and before he can say anything, I'm gonna try to like help with the dagger with the thing and just like kind of twist it a little bit, like I've fallen.
Okay, roll a to hit, and let's do for you. Ooh, oh, you're a monk. Let's do to hit with you, Herb. Why don't you roll +7?
All right. Well, that'd be an 11 total.
Okay, also roll a charisma check.
Okay.
Let's do a deception check on this. Which is +1.
7. Ouch.
He says, you're trying to kill me. I don't
No,
believe you.
I'm just clumsy. The butter was slippery. I ran past it.
There's garlic butter on your hands. I hate that. I really hate
Wait, does
it.
the garlic butter get in the wound? as I try to help him.
Yes. It 100% does.
You did
I might
have
not
it
have
all
done
over.
anything, but I'll let the butter do its damage.
You did have it all over your hands, right?
I'm just dripping in it at this point.
It stings.
Oh no, my friend.
Yeah, let's see. Let's say that the garlic butter does. Why don't you do? Let's say it does acid damage.
Ooh.
Let's say it does acid, which is I'll tell you this. I'll say that it does the same as the holy water that you've got in your hands in the wound, and the holy water does 20 acid damage. So yeah, so it does really start to sort of burn him. He's like, I hate that.
Who would have ever thought I would use butter as a
I know.
Grease is the best spell. So now you're just
It
doing a grease
is.
spell.
I mean, not as good as floating disc, but close enough.
Zinc, what are you gonna do?
How close am I to him?
You are about 10 feet.
I mean, I'm going to throw the holy water on him.
Oh, you jump out and you throw it? Great.
Yeah.
That's you're gonna hit him. That's gonna do another 20 points of damage to him. And he really starts burning. Now you guys seem to actually be taking him down. It looks like at this point, it looks like he's down by about a third of his he's down to about a third. He's down by a third, so he's got 2/3 of his hit points left. But he is very upset now, and he goes, "Why are you doing this? Why? I was feeding you. I was being nice to you.
We don't want to be eaten though. We don't want to be eaten though. We don't want to be eaten though.
That's it." He jumps up and grabs you, Zinc, and he is going to roll a 25.
Oh my god.
Which is
I'm
gonna
dead.
be successful. You're actually not. He does no damage, but he grapples you. You
Okay.
can't move now. And while he's grappling you, he bites you.
Ooh.
This bite that he does, you're gonna take, let's see, 4 piercing damage plus 11 necrotic damage. So you take 15 damage from the bite, and you can feel your blood starting to sort of suck out from you. Bart,
Ooh.
what are you gonna do?
Well, do I get another wisdom
You
save?
do, yeah.
All right, let's do this, Bart. Come on. I fail. Okay, so.
He says, "Help me! Come attack these people!"
Oh, okay. So I will go and try to walk over there to assist.
While
Unfortunately,
you're super tied up.
I think it's gonna take you a turn because you're all tied up now.
All right, I'm gonna sit on the ground. Wait, the bunny goes back out of the hole. And then it goes around 3. Wait, do I go around or backwards around? And I start untying myself as best as Bart can.
What are you gonna do, King Herb?
I'm just. I'm gonna say, oh no, do my hands hurt you? Here, let me clean that up. And I'll try to like wipe it away. I'm just trying to help.
More garlic butter falls down. Do you actually like put your finger in the hole?
Yeah, I want to get a thorough clean of it.
Oh god. You can see like smoke sort of sizzling out, and it's starting to sort of burn around him as you do this. Zinc. The holy water, by the way, you do still have some left. The holy water is going to have 5 throws to it.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But you're grappled. You're grappled.
But I'm
right
grappled.
now.
I'm grappled, right?
If you want to get out, you're going to have to do a strength saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Actually, you can do dexterity.
Okay. So getting out, yes, but is getting out the same thing as can I try to reach down and twist that spike while I'm in the grapple?
Yeah,
because I'm like up against him.
I would say that because he's right against you. He's biting your neck, and he's got his hand sort of around your arm, so you could like get up and grab it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do like an Arya Stark and just that.
Go ahead and roll a to hit. Let's do this one as an unarmed strike though, which is a +3.
No, 13.
You can't quite get it. You can't quite get it.
Herb, grab the holy water.
He's sort of, blood, your blood is going through him, and he says, ew, it tastes so good. It would have been better if you had just let me feed you, but it's very tasty. And he continues to sort of just suck out your blood. Again, because you did not try to escape the grapple, you're going to take this time. It's another 15 points of damage, which is bringing you down to 11 hit points. Bart, it's back to you.
Okay, Bart's brain, you can do it. I can't do it.
You remember you did have 2 ability points to assign at the beginning of this, and you chose to have a strength 26 and keep your wisdom at 7 or 8 or whatever it is.
Yeah. And would somebody with my wisdom choose to invest it in wisdom or strength? What do you think?
What'd you roll on that? Wisdom?
6.
Yeah, I think it's so low that you still can't even get out of the. You still can't even get out of the ropes. The only reason you're not attacking them.
The bunny went somewhere. Damn, bunny. Maybe you know what? I should maybe bash it.
The ropes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna like try to bash the ropes with my tail.
While he's doing that, Herb, what are you doing?
So, maybe I can wash out the garlic. So I'm gonna take some of the holy water and like spray it into the wound, and like
yeah, he's gonna die now.
Oh, this is great. Let's just roll a to hit with this with your +7.
16.
Here's what I had determined, that if you rolled, it would be 20 points if you rolled below his armor class and 40 if you rolled at his armor class. His armor class is 16, so I think this is 40 points. It just, the holy water is now inside of him, and his whole body.
I just wanted to help. So what's the password?
Stop.
Before you die.
Stop helping, please stop it.
I'll stop helping if you tell me what the password is.
Oh my god, brilliant.
Okay, I'm gonna let Zink have a turn before he decides how to respond to that. Zink, go ahead.
Oh my goodness.
It's
Okay.
gotta be burning for him, yeah?
So if I try to ungrapple myself, can I like try to grab for the stake again and also undo me, or can I only undo myself?
If you successfully ungrapple, you can have another turn. If you fail at the ungrapple, you don't get another turn.
Okay. Yeah, if I can't throw more holy water, I can't throw more holy water on him, right?
No,
Like,
because Herb took it from you.
Okay, that's fine. I trust Herb. He's gonna get me out of this. All right, I'm gonna try to ungrapple myself.
Okay.
So is that a strength or a dexterity?
Let's do dexterity.
Okay. Oh my god. 4.
You definitely
so
do not
dead.
ungrapple yourself.
I definitely am dead.
He says, the password, all you are being so bad only because you wanted to know the password?
I'm not being bad. I'm being helpful. What's the password?
Give me 1 second, I'll tell you. He goes and he takes one more big gulp of Zink's blood. Let's see. This is going to do.
I can't cast my
Ooh.
I can't cast something now, can I? False life.
No, it's too late.
Damn it.
And
I'm
Zink
so dead.
takes 21 points of damage and falls to the ground unconscious. He says, okay,
Oh,
Herb. You mean the password to go into the other, you mean the riddle of the skeleton heads?
Yeah.
Oh, it's fire.
Oh, thank you. And then I'm gonna take another bottle of the holy water. Throw it at his face.
I thought I could trust you. Yes. You said you weren't helping.
I am. I just wanted to help.
This is your thing with everybody. You do not kill him, although he is way low. He's down to about 10% hit points. Bart, what are you gonna do?
I've been saying it for about a month. I've been saying the clue for a month. All right. Am I out yet?
Yes, you are now out. And he says, save me, get this watery dwarf away from me.
All right, I attack Herb.
Oh my god. I'm dead.
Go ahead and roll.
All right. 20.
That gets through Herb's armor. And how much damage you do?
Okay. Happily 8 on the first one, but now I gotta hit you one more time. Okay. 8 plus 15, so 22.
This dwarf is on fire!
Luckily, I only did the Warhammer of Brittany. I didn't do the Light of Bart's Heart.
What are you gonna do here, Bart? Now you've got a vampire and Bart attacking you, but and you've got a dead Zink, but the vampire only has, 10% of their hit points left.
Okay. I'm going to. I can probably say that my hands are covered in garlic and holy water, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just gonna do an unarmed strike. I'm just gonna hit him, but use my flurry of blows so I can make 3 unarmed strikes in a row.
Yes.
Which will do. So the hit. Let's see.
Yes.
First one. 23.
Uh-huh. Like it's through.
Yeah.
Second one. 24.
Uh-huh.
What? Holy shit.
Third one. 12.
The first two get through, and that's gonna do enough to he just sort of burns away, and he goes, "Why? You weren't helping at all." And he sort of comes to a pool on the ground, at which point, Bart, the charm goes away from you.
Guys, he was so cool. Did you meet him? He brought us. I'm going to start eating some of the crab. By the way, the password was fire. I said fire 100 times. You weren't listening to me. It was fire.
Do the doors open?
The doors, yeah, as you say fire, the doors open.
I'm gonna say, hey Bart, can I have your hammer of Brittany for a second?
Okay. You have to give it back, though.
So you're in timeout. I'm gonna hold on to this. You're in timeout. You don't get this.
Hey, that's not fair. I'm eating all your crab. I'm gonna eat all the crab as fast as I can so he doesn't get any.
Go for it.
Meanwhile, Zinc, I think you need to do, let's say, 2 Constitution death saving throws during this time.
Oh my god.
Oh, right. Did anybody medicine Zinc?
Yeah, I can heal her in a second.
Okay, good.
14.
Okay, that moves you a little closer to life.
24.
That moves you a little closer to life. And where are you gonna do now, Herb?
Well, I can do a hand of healing, although she seems to be coming to pretty quickly.
Yeah, you see her sort of stirring a little bit.
I'm gonna wait this out just a second. But I'm right here if it looks like things are going south.
Like she's actively dead.
You are almost dead. Before waking you up, Herb starts to walk through the door into this other room. He can see sort of a giant room in there with a rune on the floor and several portals around. But before you get to it, Herb, a spinning from the dank weed green weed in your beard, the little joints, the smoke starts to come out and it starts to spiral in a little tornado form around you. And as it is spiraling, soon it even begins to come into a person. And then you notice, looking through it, you are looking at someone that you know. In fact, it is your old queen, Queen Unisor.
Oh. What's up, Queen?
Darling, you're muted. Darling, what are you
Do you have any cake?
I always have cake.
Yay!
You look so happy to see me.
It's been a really rough couple of days.
Okay. Well,
Are we
I'd love to
still
hear
fighting?
all about it sometime.
He killed
right.
Michael Crawford.
Oh, yeah, that is the story. All right.
Yeah.
What you see as you look into this room, Queen Unisor, you see this sort of crypt that they're in. There's a golden tomb. You can see a couple of dead, oxen-headed humans. Bart is there. He seems to have rope all over his arms and his tail. And in the background, you can see what seems to be either the dead or unconscious body of Zinkadinka.
Oh, no. I liked her best.
I think she's
Hey.
pulling through. I'm getting vibes. I'm getting good vibes from her.
All right. Making sure that I'm doing the right thing. I have a story to tell you as well. Is now the time to tell it?
Sure. Let me
Master?
just keep a finger on her pulse.
I heard tell of cake.
Yes,
Can
here,
this be like a snacking story or?
Yeah, I brought a purse full of cake. I'm just gonna toss it to you.
Yay!
And through this little
Or not.
spiraling tornado, a cake sort of is able to move through it. And
Yeah, this goes great with floor crab.
I've heard that said. Yeah,
Zink,
Wait, is this?
good condiments.
Am I looking at an apparition? of the queen, or is she physically in the room with us?
I think you thought you were looking at an apparition until she reached out and, like Purple Rose of Cairo, handed you the cake itself to Bart, and now you're not sure what's going on. Zeke, why don't you roll one more Constitution check?
Somebody medicine her.
Oh, 18.
Your eyes pop open with 1 hit point left.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
we didn't Kulker Zinc.
I knew you'd pull through. I had a feeling.
I just give them the finger. And my little gnome.
Hey, do you think you would be benefited by me trying to medicine you?
Mm-mm.
Or did I really help you by doing nothing?
I nod like this.
I did not try to bash you awake.
I give him a thumbs up.
You might also notice that your husband has garlic and water. He seems to have garlic butter all over his hands, and he seems to be standing in a ring of garlic butter as well.
As I said, it's been
Which
long
I'm
couple
dipping the
days.
crab into, and maybe dipping the cake into as well.
Okay, I'm used to all of you being incredibly smelly, so this is, bit of an improvement.
Mm-hmm.
culinary.
Mm-hmm.
I fell into lava.
Yeah,
Well,
Bart's all charred.
It was hot.
Cleansing.
Oh
Okay,
my God.
so here's the thing though, is that I've been looking for you for weeks. You just completely disappeared, and I've had all my top wizards trying to find you and get through to you for weeks because I have something to tell you. After you left, there was this giant serpent that came through the portal that you had just gone through, and it.
I didn't open it. I didn't do that.
Okay.
Whoa. Little
I'm not-
defensive, are we, King? Sire?
I don't care whose fault it is.
But go on.
And it slithered around, and it slithered all around the kingdom and the castle, and we thought we were done for, and then it just went up into the air and it flew into the sun.
Flew?
Yes. It flew. And air slithered. And it went straight into the sun. And ever since then, the sun has been growing dimmer and dimmer each day, and our kingdom has been growing darker and darker. And so basically I followed you into this interdimensional realm to remind you of your duties as half king, other half of this leadership team here,
You
that
speak the truth.
we have to save our kingdom from
You do,
sun.
and I believe we have a clue.
Mm.
A clue. The snake is here. Or the snake passed through here at least.
The
This
snake.
big hole. Or no, you haven't had the tour yet. But there's a big hole in the ceiling over a room away that was definitely caused by a giant snake, I've heard. And I think perhaps it's the same snake.
Could
What
be.
was it doing down here and not in the sun?
I
Just the
think
messenger.
we should go ask it while we're
Okay.
trying to get it out of
Password
the
is
sun.
fire.
What?
The password is fire.
To talk to the snake? The slithering serpent snake?
The skeleton door.
Oh.
Well,
You're welcome.
Thank you. Does it open a door to skeletons? Is it made of skeletons?
Oh, that would be awesome. All right. Bart charges to the door looking for skeletons.
Okay. As Bart runs into the room with his charred body, you run into a room, and what you see as you sort of charge in is a large circle inscribed with glowing red runes and surrounded by 3 glowing portals. A desk is littered with papers and notes. That's in an alcove. And there is a gaunt and skeletal humanoid lizard dressed in regal wizard's robe at the desk. This lizard sort of rises from the desk as you enter. His skull has no eyes or lips, but 2 bright pinpoints of light shine at you as he glides across the space as if floating on water.
Guys, Floating Lizard Wizard is the opening number of my rock opera. I'm a floating lizard wizard.
While this sort of is happening, let's go back here for just a second. I would say you just see Bart run past you. You can't,
Okay.
I mean, you can see where he runs into the other room, King Herb and Zinc, but Queen Unisor, you're looking at her through this window, portal thing.
Oh,
So-
that guy again.
Yeah.
Remember him?
So where are you right now?
I'm standing in the middle of my castle.
Oh, okay. Is there a way that I can get to you quickly, or do I need to like find portals? Do I need to like fight my way back, or can you?
So
Summon
what you're
me?
telling me right now is you're not
I
in
don't know how to get back
you're not
home.
in control of the portal system here. You can't come and go as you please. Are you stuck?
Now, yes, a little bit. I think wait. Where did we come in? The portal landed us. Oh, in the middle of town, but it's an unregistered portal, and they're probably watching it right now. But
The portal she's been able to create is, I would say, maybe 2 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet. You can sort of reach through it, but you don't feel like your whole body could go through.
It's
I
really
could
just
bash
big
it
enough
open.
to hand you cake.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I think I'm gonna try to follow the trail of where the snake is here. Do you have a way to contact me should you need me? I assume that this is the way.
Well, we can make this portal, but it takes, 20 chanting wizard monks and
Oh, okay.
sacrifices and
Oh, sacrifices
Energy.
even.
expenditure.
Okay. Well, while I have you here now, could you maybe go get some potions of healing really quick and pass them through this portal? I'm sure we've got tons laying around.
Yeah, we do. We have like a whole bookshelf of them.
And maybe anything fun that might help fight dead things. Where you seem to be in a mortuary of sorts. So any sort of potions or things that could help,
Well, I have a lot of soap. I've got some really big push brooms. Back there. You guys have any use for those?
Alchemy.
Okay. Lie. Here you are. Here. I'm gonna start passing you through some things. Here's some potions of healing. Here's a bunch of brooms.
Great.
Here's some like dish scrapers. There you go. Here is more cake.
Hey Zink, do you need anything while I've got my wife out here? Do you need anything?
Yes, I need lots of healing potions.
Great. Well, I got
Alright.
those. Anything else? that
I'd say
you
Herb
think
has
of?
six. Herb has 6 healing potions by now.
Thanks, Queen Yudi. You're the best.
I need something with radiant dim. I need some more silver. I need some silver arrows.
Can you break into this? I know I spent a lot of money on this boomerang search, which
Mhm.
we were talking about in counseling. But might you spare any more silver from the bank vaults or the armory? Anything silver coated?
Yeah, I think we can do that here. It's my last little band of silver werewolf killing bullets.
Oh,
Nice.
perfect.
Wow.
Perfect.
You don't even have a
So
gun.
I think I could build a gun. Actually, I think as an artificer, I could build a gun.
Werewolf arrow tips to spear things. There you go.
Yes.
Arrow tips. taken.
No, I like it. I like a bandolier of little silver pellets.
I use it in my
They're for
ballista.
a pea shooter, maybe.
You know, a lightsaber would also be very useful.
I could build that.
Did you take the rye and the soap, Herb?
I did.
Six,
I've taken it all.
6 potions of healing. And did you take the long broom?
Yes.
Okay.
She passed it. I took it. It's here with me.
I told
We
you
just
these things are
attune
kind of
it.
handy.
We can attune it and make it magic.
Yeah.
I would say as you reach through at one point, you sort of bump the edge of the portal and the portal turns a little bit. And
Oh, good.
you realize that you can sort of move it across the space.
Cool.
Oh, fun. Okay,
Take her with us. She can help us.
you're gonna come with us right now, but hold
But
on.
the
Let me go
lizard
heal
wizard.
up. Let me go heal up my friend. So I'm gonna toss.
Okay, before you do this, let's just check back in with Bart real quick,
Right.
because this is a lot while he just met this this person.
I'm wizard. I'm floating in the sky.
As you're singing, this creature comes to you and says, "You're too late, elf. It's done. Yin Wang Ye has been removed from the Outlands. The serpent is released. We can finally end the cursed city of judgment and bring true death to all those going forward."
I don't know what any of those words mean. Have you seen any skeletons?
To get to me, you must have passed through the earlier circles. The way the Dustman mortuary works is the 5th circle.
I know, but I missed him. I got shy and then I couldn't do it. But no, I have my buddy here. But
Did you see the ghasts?
He didn't kill me.
Wait, did you see the zombies?
Yeah, I missed the zombie. I don't care about the zombies. I'm here for the skeletons.
What about the ghasts and the wraiths?
I don't know what that is either.
Did you see the vampire at least?
Oh yeah, he was awesome. He was amazing when he sang "Total Eclipse of the Heart." It was so cool. There's a big staircase that came down. Oh man, it was awesome. He had a cowl to hide his jowls. I'd want one of those.
The defenses here are truly terrible. You do realize I'm going to have to kill you now, though.
Aw, do we have to fight? I don't want to have to bash you, but I will.
No, you're going to die, elf. You're going to die a slow, painful death. And I'm not even going to bring you back as an undead.
Wizard Lizard, did you see the tail?
The tail.
I also have a tail, but my tail's cooler.
Yes, but do you realize I am a lick? I am the most powerful undead you will ever meet, except for Scazius himself.
I've licked like 3 things today, and only one of them was cake.
All right, while they're arguing, let's jump back into this other room. This is what's been happening while you've been handing through potions of healing. So, Herb, you were about to throw potions of healing?
Yes. Zig, how many do you think you need?
Oh God. What's the roll on them?
But I have 6.
Yeah, you have 6.
I'm at 1 point right now. Yeah.
You are at 1 point right now. Each of these potions of healing, these are going to be potions of greater healing. They're each going to do 4d4 plus 4.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
Mhm.
So like 2.
All right.
I could use some of those, but
We're
I'm
gonna need some of
arguing
them
with
in
the
just a
wizard
minute.
lizard.
All right, so I'm gonna pass 2 to Zinc, and then I'm also gonna take 1.
So Zinc roll 8d4 plus 8, and Herb roll 4d4 plus 4. Tell me what you get.
4d4 plus 8.
Well, it's 4d4 plus 4. So with 2, you're going to be rolling 8d4 plus 8.
Oh, 8d4 plus 8.
8 plus 4, 12 points.
12. Okay, Herb, that brings you up to
40.
41. Yeah.
25.
Wow. So that brings you up to 26 of 45. You're back at
Yeah.
half health, and you're almost at 75% health, Herb.
Okay.
So do I see Queen Unisor at this point?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna stand up and say, oh, my queen, oh, do you know how to get us out of this place? This is really weird. There's some weird snake. I almost got killed by a vampire. I don't know what's going on here. Bart's in the other room. He's probably making trouble. We could really use some assistance here. You see these dead ox people? The vampires killed these dead ox people, and we came down here for no reason. We were trying to go to some pantry, and we went through the pantry, and then we went to some nice place, and then we went to a bad place, and I met Doc Chainmore, and now he's dead. For real, he's dead. But I just, oh man. And Zig just like keeps talking and is like probably very delirious from the vampire blood in her veins.
You notice two nice sort of holes right in their neck and sort of blood just sort of going down on this very fancy suit that they have.
Explains the garlic. Explains the stench.
Yeah, so we would love to get back home and out of this crazy place, but it seems that something from this crazy place has come to attack our home.
I can't let you come home yet. You have to figure out, you have to do reconnaissance on this side. You have to figure out what this flying serpent is, and you have to figure out how to defeat it. And then I'll think about letting you come home.
I'm gonna look in my book.
Come on.
I'm gonna look in while they're arguing in their couples therapy. I'm gonna look in this book that I got out of the chest of Buff and see if there's anything about this serpent in that book.
Roll an Arcana check.
25.
Yeah, so you speak Elven, and I think you do find it. I think pretty soon you find a reference to Apophis, and Apophis was an ancient Egyptian serpent that was almost a god, almost a demigod, that gained its power by eating suns, and was always trying to kill the sun god Ra.
Oh my. All right, so I'm gonna tell that to them. I'm gonna tell them all of that. So basically
Sitting in my portal like this.
So basically we need Ra or another god who can take care of suns to kill this thing.
Where did all the gods go? Weren't they banished from here?
Yes, you would have remembered reading something that said that no gods are allowed in Sigil anymore. The Lady of Pain said they all have to stay into the planes themselves.
Okay, so
this is good news, because if they're in a plane, that means a god can come and fight in a plane, but they can't fight in Sigil. So if the snake is in Sigil, bad news. So the snake's like screwed himself basically by leaving Sigil.
Well, I think the snake is back in our home, eating the sun out on the other side of the portal, back where Queen Unisor is in our kingdom.
Yes.
But it came here to take the judgment thing. The person
because they want actual death. Because if they kill the judge of the whole thing, then everyone actually dies and doesn't get to go to any of the planes like in the afterlife.
Okay. I wonder if they chipped in.
This is a pickle. This is a little pickle we're in.
On this little Jello man. Is he made of Jello? Did I make that up?
Who?
The snake?
The judgment.
Oh,
Hello.
No, you did not make that up. Yen Wenye is the head. You've never seen Yen Wenye. You don't know what it is or is made of, but they'd be sort of like the prime, Supreme Court, whereas all the appellate judges, which are the ones you've seen in Judgment City, are all made of Jello. Yes.
Okay. The Jello King is missing.
Yes. Meanwhile, let's jump back real quick. I'm come back to this in a second. This is great stuff. So Bart, roll initiative.
I got this. Wizard lizard. He's pretty cool. But this lizard wizard was kind of a jerk. I wanted to eat some cake, but the lizard dancing like wizard lizards. Yeah, something like that.
That's what you do during this?
Yeah, I sing from my rock opera.
While you're singing the rock opera, the wizard lizard says, "No, I'm sorry. I told you you have to die." And then what the
I
wizard
haven't got to the bridge yet.
lizard does is it
Please don't kill me. I don't want to die till I finish my cake.
it utters a word of power that compels any one creature it can see within range to die instantly. If the creature has 100 hit points or fewer, it dies. There is no attack or saving roll. Goodbye, Bart.
Goodbye, Bart. I'm sad now I'm dead. I really hoped that I would survive this game, but I've died twice already. And now I'm gonna go be a skeleton. Roll.
Meanwhile, back in the tomb of the vampire.
Did I just hear a rock opera?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Should we
what's
go
going on in there?
check it out?
Very carefully. I've only known Bart to sing rock operas when like things were really dangerous, like when they were
I
like
can't
major
tell
trouble.
you how grateful I am that Kolker's not here.
Or oh shoot, what was his name? Our Bard.
To be fair, they were all B sections, so
I'm gonna just peek around the corner real carefully there.
You cross over and you peek around the corner. When you peek around a corner, what you see, once again, is this this creature, this lizard with
lizard wizard.
with bright pinpoints of light in a skull. The lizard wizard sees you, glides you, and says, "Oh, there's more of you. Well, it's too late. Judgment City is going to slip into disorder without Yin Wang Ye. The factions in Sigil will eventually be forced to shut it down for the good of the outer planes. Otherwise, the entire planescape would be thrown into a spiral of destruction. The planes will shift alignment, and alignment will become meaningless. There will be no good, no evil, no law, no chaos even. Eventually, the lady and the factions will not let this to happen. To prevent it, they will close Judgment City and end the afterlife to keep what they have. All those primes who die will just disappear. It will be true death for all. They may fix it eventually, but for now it will be eons and eons of true death. Don't you understand how beautiful that will be?"
I mean, if you like true death.
I don't understand any of this.
You're gone.
Oh yeah, I'm dead.
You're somewhere in the afterlife. But like, why true death? You know, like why true death? Like, what does it do for you? Like, you must have been not dead at some point, and now you're here.
I am
So-
dead. I'm undead. What we do
Right,
here in
so-
the Dustman, I work for Scasius, the head of the Dustman. This was his beautiful plan. We Dustmen, when we died, we would bring ourselves back as undead so that we never had to face the inane bureaucracy of Sigil, someone else judging me, telling me where to live. I don't want that. That seems tedious and dull. Give power over afterlife to others. This way we control our lives. We continue as undead. But now we'll just end it. A beautiful end. No transition, no reincarnation, no evolution, just an end. Doesn't that sound lovely?
Well, then why don't you just take over Judgment City? Then you can be the judge and put people where you want, and you know, I mean, this seems like an awfully big, like, give up of power, my man.
We're going to stay here. Sigil will remain. When Judgment City closes, there'll just be no more afterlife. Us undead will live forever. Except, oh, it seems that you've killed Reckliffe over here. Oh, yes, but that's unfortunate. Now he'll go to Judgment City. I'd say it has a little bit of time left.
Are you behind this serpent?
Oh, Apophis. What does it matter? No, there was 3 of us that gathered together. The Dustman, the Doom God, and the Aethar. We all gathered together, each one of us in our citadels in the inner planes, and we found a way to make the serpent invulnerable. As long as one of the leaders of these factions is inside a citadel funneling their energy, then the serpent cannot be killed.
Okay.
Where are these citadels?
Yes, very smart, Gnome, but I'm afraid it's going to take more than that for me to reveal all the secrets. I've only told you so much because it's the end for you.
I'm going to run into one of those portals.
Okay. You try to run past. What are you gonna do, Zinc?
I'm gonna like stare at him and start flipping through the book
Okay.
just to see if there's anything else in there. I have a high arcana, so I'm gonna bet that he doesn't think that I know as much as I know.
And what are you gonna do, Queen Unisor?
Is there any way that I can just sort of reach through, scooch my little portal along and reach through and grab whoever needs to be grabbed back into the castle?
It's not wide enough to pull someone through.
Okay.
You can grab the back of my shirt and come with me.
I don't
Throw some
know if I
knights.
can keep the portal open forever.
some
I mean,
guards.
my wizard monks are getting pretty tired. They've been chanting for like 4 days straight. So I can provide a cheering section.
Do you have any like doppelgangers? Do you have any like giants or anything that like you can just send through just to help us out?
Box is
over
this
here?
big, Zinc.
That's
No
you getting
giant-
a doppelganger. Just throw a little
Oh.
doppelganger through there. Come through as a gnome, turn into an ice troll. I'm only
I
saying.
have a couple of those little toys where you get them wet and then they grow.
Yeah, throw a few of those over.
All right,
I'll
here you
take some of
go.
those.
For
They
bath
look like
time.
little pills. Here, I've got them individually wrapped. There you are.
I'll hold on to those.
While
I don't know what they'll grow into. They're still in pill form. You don't find out until you get them wet.
while they're throwing that, he points towards you, and a poison comes out from under his arm, and it fills the entire space, doing 31 points of damage. And that is going to end up killing Zinc.
Oh no!
I'm gonna get Judgment City'd.
Now, Herb, you are out of the way. You're at the portals. What are you going to do?
Well, I gotta go through it.
All right, here's what you see. You see 3 visions. In one of the portals, it is a nearly lightless tumult of black crystalline clouds forming around a totem inside of this. In the other, you see a floating skull in a great silvery expanse with innumerable orbs of blue light. And in the last, you see a squat fortress in a storm of ash and floating cinders.
I'm gonna go into the fortress one.
Do you say anything as you leap through?
I hope Colker can help.
You successfully jump through, and the lick looks back at you, Queen Unisor, and says, "And where are you?" and holds up his hand.
and I wave at my wizard monks to stop chanting, and they all collapse, exhausted, unconscious on the floor, and my beautiful little portal goes.
Bart and Zink, you awake in a room with tons of chaos people going and a couple of Gozu Onis, and you see a Barracorn, and he says, all right, let's find your alignment. Look like it's time to be judged.
Yay! So you're gonna give me feedback on my rock opera?
Oh God, it's a chaotic neutral. Chaotic neutral! And some Gozu Zoni sort of move you away. All right, let's look at you. Let's look at you now. Whoa, what is this? She's teetering on the edge here. It's hard to tell which way we should send this one to. Why don't you roll a d20?
$12.
A 12?
Mhm.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I gotta see where I put down these notes.
I don't even remember my alignment. I think it changed.
Your alignment was pretty much chaotic evil, but I think you got a chance to get out of it.
Whoa!
Yeah. 12. Yeah. All right, lawful neutral. Take them to lawful neutral over this way.
Lawful neutral? Oh, man. Lame.
Remember, this place is pretty disorganized without yin yang and people are being sent to the wrong places. That is where we're going to end. We will pick up next week with you guys about to be judged in Judgment City. Queen Unisor, thank you so much, Diane Mair, for joining us. We'll be back in Capitalis. I'm sure we'll see you there at some point. And King Herb has just jumped into the plane of ash. And we'll
God.
see how this all goes.
This is chaos. Absolute chaos.
Oh, thank you guys.
Amazing.
What a great session for. We will see you next Monday.
Bye, friends.
Bye.
Bye.
Wizard lizard. He's silly pretty cool. But this lizard wizard was kind of a jerk. I wanted to eat some cake, but the lizard made a big mistake. But doesn't like wizard lizards. Yeah, something like that.